you're barking up the wrong tree if you don't read this. A dog is much like a child in that you have to care for him night and day. At the same time, your dog can't talk back, nor can he draw on the walls. While kids and dogs each have their own pros and cons, this video only discusses how to care for your dog. Schedule a vet appointment before adopting a shelter dog. Dogs from pounds are exposed to more illnesses than others. That is why it's important to have a full checkup and a course of vaccinations before you bring your puppy home. In order to make sure that your dog is healthy, be sure to allow it to have access to clean water at all times during the day. Just like with all living beings, water is one of the most important components. The only exception would be that you would want to keep water from a puppy for 3 hours before bedtime. Have a rotating schedule for dog-related responsibilities in your home. It's not fair for one person to always be taking care of him, and he'll feel more like a family pet if everyone pitches in. Kids often lose interest in a pet and leave the work to parents, but it's important that you teach them to keep up the commitment. Send your dog to school. He will feel more comfortable knowing exactly what is expected of him, and obedience school will help him learn that. It will also boost his self-confidence, and of course, make a more well-behaved pet of him. Call around locally and see if you can sign him up for a trial class and take it from there. If you are having trouble training your dog, see a professional. A lot of people wait until their problems are enormous, but if you would see a dog trainer as soon as you start having difficulty, you will find training goes more easily. Not only that, but you will save yourself a major headache. Do you have a hard time keeping your dog from barking? You might be encouraging this behavior without even realizing it. Your dog will keep barking if you acknowledge this behavior. It is best to ignore your dog until it stops barking, even if your dog wants to come inside. Always be sure that your dog understands that you are the master if you want to have a well-behaved pet. This is important because if your dog believes that he is dominant over you, then you have a much smaller chance of getting it to obey your commands and behave according to your wishes. Be careful when choosing what to feed your dog. You'll find a wide variety of food to buy, but they're not one size fits all. Choose the food that fits both your dog's age and size. Giving your dog leftovers may be cheap, but it may not give them a lot of health benefits. A dog is around for only around 10 to 15 years, so making the most of his life is extremely important. This video provides you with so much data, you may find it overwhelming. That said, take it one step at a time and you can make your dog's short life amazing. A professional dog trainer reveals 21 brain games that will skyrocket your dog's intelligence, obedience, and overall behavior. Visit wickedsmartdog.com. You can also discover the secret to making your dog's problem behaviors disappear. Visit wickedsmartdog.com. Or, do you want to learn how to teach your dog to play the piano? How amazing would that be? Please visit wickedsmartdog.com to learn this and more. Link in the description.